Hello my dear students. Yesterday we discussed about internal structure of the earth. Now today we see here imaginary lines on the earth. An imaginary line runs through the center of the earth from the north pole to the south pole. This line is called the axis of the earth. It is tilted at angle of 66 degree and a half to the plane of the earth orbit, 23 and a half degree to the vertical. Another imaginary lines that divides the earth into two equal halves is called the equator. You can see the diagram of the imaginary line on the earth. The part of the earth above the equator is called the northern hemisphere. The part below the equator is known as the southern hemisphere. Now my dear student, our next point is movements of the earth. The earth has two types of movements. You can watch the video and please listen carefully. Okay?
Rotation of the Earth. In this module, you will learn about the rotation of the Earth and the phenomenon of day and night. After coming back from a refreshing morning walk, Sid and his father are sitting for breakfast. Suddenly the phone rings.
Good morning. Who is this? Good evening, Sid. Sophie speaking. Oh, hello, Sophie. It's so nice to hear from you. But why are you wishing me good evening? It's morning here. But Sid, it's evening here. Within an hour, I'll go to sleep. Is that so? Yes. Okay, I have to go have my dinner now. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye.
What happened, Sid? Why are you looking so shocked?
How is it possible that it is morning here while it is night at the place where Sophie is?
It is due to the Earth's rotation, Sid.
Rotation? What is that?
I will show you. Do you know that the Earth is moving all the time?
Yes, I learnt about it in school.
Well, the Earth is moving at a very fast pace. But the Earth is not straight. It is tilted on its axis.
Axis? What's that?
Let me explain it to you. The Earth's axis is an imaginary line that runs through the poles of the Earth. This axis is not straight, but tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees. This movement of the Earth on its tilted axis is known as rotation.
That's amazing! But how does that explain why it is day here while it is night in the country Sophie is? Look! A half of the earth is in light, but the other half is in darkness.
Absolutely correct. Can you tell me why that is?
A half of the earth which is in front of the sun has light, and the other half which is away from the sun is dark.
That is correct. A half of the earth which is in front of the sun has day, and the other half which is away from the sun has night. Can you guess how long it takes to complete one such rotation?
It should be around 24 hours. Am I correct?
That's great. You are right. The Earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation on its axis.
Oh, wow! That's amazing!
So, can you now unlock the mystery of morning in India and evening in the USA at the same time?
Oh, yes! India and the USA are in opposite hemispheres of the earth. So, when it's day there, it's night here. And when it's morning here, Sophie has evening over there in the USA.
Yes, my son, you are right. Do you know what sunrise and sunset are called?
Sunrise is also known as dawn, while sunset is known as dusk. But I'm confused. If the earth is rotating, then why do we say that the sun is rising?
That's an intelligent question. In fact, since the earth rotates from the west to the east, the sun appears to be rising from the east. But it is actually the earth which is moving, and the sun remains in the same position.
Wow! I must tell all this to my friend Sophie. She would love to hear about it.
Shaw said, you must share such great information with your friends.
Let's recap. Earth moves on its axis, and this movement is known as rotation. Its axis is tilted on 23.5 degrees. It takes around 24 hours to complete a rotation. Earth moves from the west to the east. At any point of time, only a half of the earth gets sunlight and the other half remains in darkness.